ioEther. I got this.
Hey folks, this is ioEther and we're back with some more World of Tanks. As you can see, this is Man of War, because that's totally what his name is. This is Major of War 13 in the TOG II. This is this is another one of these maps where I get the feeling that this is Ninja's clan, by the way, for anybody who hasn't paid attention. I get the feeling they are messing around, seeing as they have TOG IIs and some OIs in battle. The other stuff I get why they, I mean, obviously with Cromwell you want to take into a skirmish. The artillery I can understand, it is one of the better ones. And even the T-37 I get the point of. The TOG, however, and the OIs are here probably just for fun. They're not really the optimal skirmishing tanks. Anyways, we're gonna bump that mini map up so everybody can see it. Mostly me. It's obviously a skirmish on Serene Coast. It's a standard battle, and skirmishes are a little bit different. There is only something like 7 players per team, something like that. You get unless it's changed. You used to get a point total, which you could use. So occasionally people would bring in a bunch of tier 1s, so they could have a bunch of low level scouts while still maintaining their points. Still maintaining total levels equal to the enemy team's total. Our Cromwell is fairly dead already. We are in a really odd position as the what's that symbol? Interesting. Our Cromwell is he got hit once by something, or he got hit a couple of times by something. But I'm gonna bet he got hit by the SU-100Y. And it looks like Major is in fact typing something, or when AFK for some other reason. Maybe he was in the wrong TS channel and is now in the right one. Ooh, oh, good lord, that poor Cromwell B. Looks like an HE round was loaded and pumped straight into that Cromwell's face. That poor guy is not going to be liking that in a little while when he starts to realize what the heck just happened to him. So now, Major is going to try and find a place where he can hit this Type 64. There's also one behind him and behind his teammates, so he has to keep that in mind, because the Types can definitely outmaneuver him and outflank him particularly easily. They are pretty good at that sort of thing. Ooh, the VK trying to make the same pass. Nope, that Type 64 died. He got hit by an OI. That will kill just about everything. Yeah, there isn't much on the enemy team that isn't going to get killed by an OI HE blast, except for maybe a Cromwell that may survive on 50 health. He does kill our artillery, however, yeah, there we go. Major takes him out, and M6 is doing what? I don't know. It looked like he was hesitating. Oh, crap. SU-100Y coming up at, well, okay, never mind. That was an issue. For about a second there, that was an issue. And then it wasn't. VK 2801 trying to pop up so you can fire into friendlies from, you know, a position where he's not going to get hit. But I guess he doesn't realize he's seen, or he doesn't realize that we're here or something. I don't know. I don't know what he was doing, but it probably involves trying to get himself dead. So Major's more than happy to aid with that proposal. The VK did not get hit by that blast there. He managed to. He didn't go up as far as Major was thinking he was gonna, which is why he didn't catch it. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. I never pronounced that thing right. So we're just gonna call it the Swedish tank managing to catch the shell like a pro. Ooh, nice job from the VK 2801 catching that shell. Can we hit the cupola? No, not anymore. Our light tanks are attempting to cap right now. I think it's actually a mistake, to be honest. because they are definitely going to get reinforcements back in time. It does, however, split up the enemy team quite nicely. And, oh crap, we just lost an OI. We do still have a lot of the team left, though. So the M6 is... Oh, well, there goes. Just as I say that, our Cromwell B dies to the Type 64. Looks like our TOG is going to die to the M6 here. The other TOG, mind you. Friendly OI charging across that gap and taking the VK-2801 by surprise. How that happens, I really have no idea, but apparently that VK was not paying attention. Major swarming up here. He's waiting for his friend in the OI to get close enough that they're not going to present him with any clear targets. Well, okay. I thought they were going to go together, but it looks like Mage just decided to turn around and go this way. Now we have lost both guys who were capping without killing a single enemy who came back to defend, that's what I was afraid of, actually. Major does have to remember this guy is over here. And OI takes out the M6, and Type 64 is probably going to take out the OI. I doubt the OI is going to be able to get his gun down far enough to... Nope, he's on fire. He's dead. That's unfortunate for him. There is... The Swedish tank is over here. And unless Major gets kind of lucky, he's probably in a really bad spot. Now, he does still have full health, and that is going to help him out quite a bit, but I'm fairly certain that the Type 64 can... Well, I know it can circle him if he lets it. The thing will be whether or not he lets the Type 64 get away with that kind of thing. Can we shoot through the bushes? Because obviously the Type can shoot us. Not seeing the angle. He's trying to maneuver his tank into the proper place. He's also trying to basically reverse side scrape. Which, good guess at the fact that they're trying to flank him. One shot from the Swedish, 2, 3, 4. And its drum must be empty as it is running away. And booyah, dead. But of course, we had so much health that even losing that much health, it's just under 1,000 health we just lost in about 10 seconds there. And that was not enough to put the TOG II down. TOG is still up and running. And it's going to take probably 3 to 4 shots from the Type 64 for him to kill us. So count on 3 and hope for 4. And the Type 64, if I was him, I think he's probably going to do one of these. But just heard him hit a shot, so he might actually be over here somewhere, trying to snipe through that little gap. Major has been told, either figured out what I just finished saying, or has realized maybe he can use the bush for camo. Because of course if he just walks out there, he's just going to die. It's not going to do him any good. Assuming the Type is sitting somewhere in ambush, which it probably is. And he can't leave his base because of the fact that it can definitely cap him out. If he gets spotted like over here somewhere, the Type's just going to cap and he's not going to be able to make it back in time. So he's going to have to circle these rocks and find somewhere that he can... Is he AFK? I get the feeling he's AFK somehow. Well, he's back now. He's doing this on purpose. Oh, that's a beautiful move. It's not going to quite seal the exit, or the entrance. But it is going to make, like, so if he has his buddy who is still in this game, watch his tank, his friend can tell if his tank moves. And if that happens, then he will know if the Type 64 is trying to come up that way. He's actually using his bulk to turn this OI now, and I think he's going to do the same thing with the OI. But the OI is a lot harder to move than the little TOG is. And I know calling a TOG little is probably not a popular thing to say, but compared to an OI, a TOG is a small tank. This is actually a brilliant strategy. I don't know how well it's going to work. I don't know if it's going to work at all, but it's definitely going to make it so that the Type 64 can't come screaming through here, because if he tries it, he's going to have to either pop up here or slide along here, and most likely coming in from this side. Well, there he is. Look at that. And Type 64 is probably realizing right now what his predicament is. That he cannot come through here at all, because coming through here at all puts him in a beautiful sight line for Major to pick him off without needing to do anything. And if he comes across here, then it's going to be a similar thing. I mean, he could maybe able. Look at that, we just saw a tree drop over here. So I bet you the Type 64 is going to try and skirt along this line and get into these bushes without getting seen. And I look at what. Ooh, looks like he's trying to come. He managed to get across the gap behind us. Oops. Crap. We took a shot for no reason. But it's still 3 shots minimum to kill us. Maybe 4 if we get lucky. The OI corpse has started to turn the wrong way. And it looks like it's getting harder and harder to push. It may be in a divot of some kind, and may not be possible to push it anymore. Major might just have to take position and hold it, kind of thing. I think he was in a fairly good position where he was. I think this is not a good position because he cannot see the pass anymore. So Type 64 can just come flying around here and end up more or less behind him. If Type 64 popped it here, he'd have a pretty good shot into our side. Oh, but he's in front of us. Type 64 is just going to keep doing this all day long. He only needs to get in another 2 shots in, well, probably 3 shots at this pace. In 3 minutes, that's a minute per shot. He's just going to keep swinging around and coming in from angles that we don't expect. And Major's going to have to do something really different to be able to do this with a TOG. But the upside is that we only need the 1 shell. There we go. Yeah. I thought he might try that. The old swinging around on the main map, disappearing and then looping back. But he got spotted before he got to a position where he can do anything about it. So he's probably gonna take a route down this way this time. Try and either come up through here or more likely swing around this side. Now that he knows that this area is just not worth it. Or he's going to pop around this corner in a second and we're going to murder his face. But that is the 2-minute warning, so only a little bit left in this game. Looks like he's not here, so he was swinging around on us. So Major's going to reverse his course and see if he can ambush the guy trying to ambush us. Oh, there he is. 1. Does he get greedy? He does not. Ooh. But he might get greedy now, thinking our reload is longer than it is. Nope. Okay, so 2 more shells like that from the Type, and we are dead. But there's only a minute left in this game. Getting tense now. By the way, I should note that if this mic isn't actually doing anything right now, so if you guys like how this sounds, I'm actually using an old mic that I haven't used in a long time. if you like how it sounds, and I'll try to remember to keep using this thing. I'd actually forgotten where I put this thing, and so couldn't use it because I misplaced it so horribly. Oh, that poor guy. He'd been low rolling and low rolling, and then finally high rolls and gets us to 10 health. But Major returns the snapshot because he waited. If he had just taken the shot and then bolted, he'd be fine. He may not have won the game, but he would have survived. But because he took the shot, saw that we only had 10 damage left, he waited, and Major didn't miss. And that was all we needed. It was that one shot, and that was game done, in the bag. Beautiful. Unfortunately, no medals for this clutch victory, though I really think you should get some sort of benefit or medal or something for saving the game like in the last minute of it. But that's what happened here. That was well done, and all that damage. Oh, he got some spine damage. Interesting, because when he killed this guy, of course, he was by himself. So, when did he get the spotting damage, and how did he get spotting damage? Because it must be spotting, it can't be tracking damage. So he TOG Scout total, right? Well done in this game by the OIs and the TOGs. These three made a great team. And maybe you guys should quit trolling with the TOGs after a win this close down to the wire. Though I must say, I don't think you could have won that in anything other than the TOG at the very end, because of the fact that he did need to take so many hits from the type and this guy, the STRV, in order to win this thing. He did take almost 1,000 damage alone from this thing, and then a little bit from this thing at the end there. And so any other tank, unless he bounced a shot or two, would not have survived that encounter, and that would have been an enemy victory right there and then. But either way, great game. Thank you so much, Major, for saying that, and thank you to everybody who watches it. And if you guys could hit the like button if you enjoyed it, that really does help me out quite a bit, more than you might realize. And keep sending me these replays in. I want to keep getting this done. And yeah, thank you so much. Have a great night. This is ioEther out.